We'll start in a child's pose with the big toes together, knees wide, and the hips pressed back to the heels. Taking a few long, deep breaths, just connecting to body and to moment. Begin to tent the fingers and start to walk the hands toward the right, just opening up the left side body. The hands can walk back through center before walking to the left. Drawing the hands back through center, start to pull your weight forward, finding a hands and knees position, wrists and shoulders, knees and hips aligned. On the inhale, arching the back and gazing up. Exhale, rounding the spine, moving through a few cycles of cat-cow. Tuning in with spine, shoulders, and hips. And just allowing your breath to dictate the speed of the flow. Finishing off that cycle of breath and coming to a neutral spine. From here, pick up the right leg and start to draw circles through the hip joint. About 2 more here. Finishing it up, and then step the right foot off your mat to the right, adductor rock. Think of squaring the hips, belly tight, and then sending the hip back toward the heel on the exhale. Inhale, shifting forward, and exhale to repeat, rocking back. About 1 more cycle here as we open up the inner thighs. And as the hip comes toward the heel this time, start to crawl the hands forward, drawing the heart toward the earth. Little puppy pose. Shifting the weight forward, shoulders and wrists align. Let's step that right foot back into tabletop. Take a moment to wiggle out the spine, little barrel rolls or cat-cows, whatever feels good. And completing that cycle of breath, finding neutral, and then start to draw the circles on the left. Last 2. Final 1. From here, step that left leg off the mat to the left. Keep the hips square, the spine neutral, and start to send the hip back to the heel. Adductor rock. Rocking forward and back, thinking of drawing the inner thighs together as you do, just creating a bit of space. Next time the hip comes to the heel, little pause. Start to walk the hands forward, opening up the chest, adding on that puppy variation. Rising back to tabletop and sliding the left leg in. Once again, moving through some cat-cow or some barrel rolls here. Just resetting, recentering the spine. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, push back to downward facing dog. Start to walk the feet toward the hands, finding a forward fold position, and just let the spine round and the head be long. If you have a pair of blocks with you, you can bring them under the hands now. This adds a bit more support here. Bending the right knee and straightening the left leg. Little pause before you alternate, switching sides. I want you to move through this in your cycle of breath. There is no too fast or too slow, but just creating space through the hamstrings and helping to increase that forward fold mobility. About one more cycle here. And then finding stillness. From here, the hands press into blocks of the earth as you step the left leg back. Tap the left knee down, and then exhale, straighten the right leg as you send the hips back. Inhale, deep bend through the right knee. And exhale, sending those hips back. Just a few more flows here as we rock back and forth, tuning into the breath. And of course, tuning into the hamstring. We'll go for one last cycle here. And as you shift your weight forward, pause. That right arm sweeps all the way up, big inhale. And then exhale, sending the right arm under the left, little T-spine rotation. We inhale, open once again. And exhale to rotate. A few more breaths. Let's go one last cycle. From here, two hands come back to blocks. Walk the arms forward before walking them to the left, just opening up that right side body once again. With your next exhale, release, hands walk forward. Two hands press down into the mat, pick up the left leg, and step back up to forward fold. From here, we'll take a bend through those knees, and then exhale, straighten the legs. Just like you're sitting into a half squat here, we're going up and down. You'll feel a beautiful opener through the hamstrings. Let's go one last cycle. Good. Staying in that fold. Firm the hands down to the earth and step the right foot back. Knee taps to the ground. With an exhale, straighten that left leg, shifting the hip back, opening the hamstring. Inhale, shifting that weight forward. Once again, rocking forward and back. Notice what the body's telling you here. Notice what you feel. We'll be here for about one more cycle. Next time you shift your weight forward, pause. Left arm sweeps high. Exhale, left arm under the right. Keep flowing with these T-spine rotations, just using your cycles of breath to dictate the speed of the flow. Let's do about one more cycle. From here, two hands come back down to the earth of the blocks. Start to crawl the hands forward and then walk them to the right. This time opening the left side body. Using your next exhale, you'll release. Walk the hands back through center. Placing the blocks off to the side, firm the hands down to the mat and pick up the right knee. Step the left foot back to plank, and then push the belly to the thighs for downward facing dog. On an inhale, we'll lift the heels. Then exhale, draw them right back down to the earth. Keep moving through this. Little up and downs here, tuning into the calves, the feet, and the ankles. On an inhale, push forward to plank, and then exhale, push back to down dog. Once again, continue this flow, using your cycles of breath to dictate your speed. Last one here, shifting forward. And then this time, drawing the knees to the earth, let's lower all the way down to the belly. We'll find a wide cobra. Walk the hands off your mat, palms flat or fingers tented. Let's lift the chest up, find your back bend, and then use your exhale to lower down. Move through this 2 or 3 times. The next time you lift up into your back bend, I want you to stay up and then draw the right shoulder towards the midline of your mat, straightening the arm and then drawing that left shoulder to the midline of the mat. We're alternating each side, finding that beautiful stretch through the front of the shoulder. A few more cycles. Finishing off that flow. And let's move toward our Sphinx. Forearms come to the earth, elbows are under the shoulders, tops of the feet press down to the mat, and we're pulling the heart through the biceps. You have the option to stay right there, or perhaps you slide the hands under the shoulders and straighten the arms, finding a deeper back bend. Maybe if you want to add more intensity, you bend the knees, bringing the toes to the sky. From here, we'll add a flow. Push back to child's pose, hips to heels. On the inhale, pull yourself forward, find your back bend, hips toward earth, chest is open, maybe drawing toes toward crown. Inhale, shift back, child's pose. And exhale, shift forward, back bend. The next time the hips pull to the heels, I want you to pause. Draw the knees together and bring the forehead toward the earth. Maybe the arms lay by your sides. Just take your last few cycles here, connecting to breath and body before you start your day. Rising when you're ready. Thanks for practicing.